Hello, everyone, and welcome back to PrettyRealPersona. I am your host, Ariana Reese, and baby, we are back. I took a little hiatus. Really, there was no reason to it. I was just moving, and then I just was getting everything together. I had a housewarming party. Life got super duper duper busy, so I just took a little break. But we're back, and better than ever. So, today's episode is about the lessons hidden in rock bottom. So, first, I want to do a soul check and see how you guys are doing. Like, what's going on? Drop in the comments. How has life been for you? Like, what's been your favorite part about 2025? And, what's been a challenge about 2025 for you? So, yeah. So a soul check with me, I kind of guess I really need to catch up with you guys. Which it's been so long since I recorded. So it's like, I don't remember what I even last said. So I'll just kind of give you guys a recap. I moved. I got a new job. What else? Oh, I just been trying to get my house together. I had a housewarming party, just been a new job, doing that. Just trying to really get resettled and refocused back into a routines. But I'm back now, and yeah. So let's get right into this episode. Listen, if Rock Bottom had a loyalty program, I'd have platinum status by now, baby. I'm not gonna lie. The amount of times that I've had to pull myself out of a rock bottom situation, I promise you it's all about resilience. Like, sometimes, like, I seen a TikTok the other day that said you can't, drink through it, you can't smoke through it. You literally got to just feel through it. And as a Cancer, that's how we really get down. Like, no lie. So that's kind of how what I've learned is just you got to stay down. You got to optimism is so important in knowing that, like, I'm going to literally get, like, the only place for me to go now is up. So today we're unpacking the lessons you only learn when life body slams you. So grab your tea, your journal, and your emotional support hoodie, because we're going in today, babies. We're going in. So I want to start by talking about the breakdown before the breakthrough. So let me ask you this. You ever cried so hard that even your phone stopped listening? Like, Siri be like, girl, I'm gonna head out. Like, first off, because Siri's always listening. Honestly, our phones are always listening. Let's clock that. But rock bottom feels like loss, but it's usually life clearing the clutter you wouldn't let go of. So, yeah. You ever prayed that prayer where you said, you pray for God to take everything out of your life that's not for you, and then your life starts falling apart? Yeah. That's really God clearing, the clutter out. Like, rock bottom can sometimes be necessary, and there's many, like, forms of, like, rock bottom, like things like, you lose your job, and you have no other options, and you're hustling and stuff like that. Or, you had a baby, you're doing it as you're a single mom, going through postpartum, doing it all by yourself. Whether you were just working so hard towards something and you got a rejection letter. Things like that really, like, take you through there and have you really contemplating, like, life for real. The emotional crash is a signal, not a punishment. It's just like, you have to, sometimes you gotta, when you're at rock bottom, you gotta cry. You cry till you can't cry no more. And sometimes it's hard for you to talk to people and ask for help in those rock bottom moments. So it's okay to feel like that. Like, there's that moment where you feel like everything is falling apart and you don't even know how it all happened, and you're trying to make sense of it, trying to process it. The moment where you have that identity break where you're literally questioning, who am I? Like, who literally am I? Like, what is going on? Like, you're so dark you're so like, you go dark, go deep within yourself, and you really got to pull yourself out. Like, and it's like, one thing that's important is allowing yourself to break down and not trying to fight it or act like you are not hurt. Like, cry. Like, it's good to cry, literally break down, ask why, like, get to the nitty gritty of that. Like, it's important for you to break through. So now I want to talk about the lesson in losing control. So, baby, I know I hit rock bottom when even my affirmations were like, yes, sis, I don't know. I don't know either. Because it's like, it is so hard to, like, losing control is so hard, especially when it's like, you've always been in the front seat or the person who had to make it happen for yourself. So it's like, when you lose control, you go crazy because you're like, oh no, like, it's nobody who's going to be able to save me. Nobody can save me. Like, no one saved me before. So it's like, then it's like you get into a soft girl era, and then, like, just in the drop of a hat, rock bottom can take you back to survival mode so quick. And it's like, for all my survivors, all my hustlers, like, you got to dig deep in there and get in there and hustle your way out this situation. Like, whether you gotta start doing things that you don't want to do, but it's like, you know how to do things you don't want to do, but it's like, man, it's just that switch between a soft girl life and the survival life. And it's just like, but it's like, you got to pull that out when you need to, because these are all parts of us. Like, this is all parts of ourselves. And then it's like, you have to face the stuff that you avoided for years. You can't go in life and just, like, not addressing the things that have happened before, or they just keep piling up. They pile up when things just keep happening, because one thing that is constant in life is literally your life. You will transform many times. Life is about change, and it's about literally how handling change in the right ways. Um, and it's about working on that, because change is so hard. Like, I know, like, oh my gosh, change is so hard, especially when you're not expecting it. Even when you are expecting it, like, change is literally so hard to just, like, sometimes handle. And it's like, you really just got to sometimes roll with the punches, tap into your resilience, and just literally, what's helped me a lot of times in rock bottom is just day by day. You have to go day by day. Like, you don't know, like, and then it's like, it's so important to, like, protect your peace, and to, like, to nurture yourself during your rock bottom season, even if that's just creating little pockets of joy for yourself, whether it's self-care. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, eating water, exercising, because if you're not doing those things, like, that contributes to your mental health. And it's like, you want to surrender, um but also not give up, and understanding the difference. And one thing about rock bottom, it exposes your coping mechanism. So it's like, to all my weed heads out there, if you're smoking to cover it up, like, if you're smoking, like, if you're an everyday smoker, and say one day you don't got weed, and now you're having a bad day, that changes your mood. It makes you mean to the people around you. It's like, that means it's deeper than that. Like, at this point, it's deeper than that, and you're using that substance to cope with something. Like, same thing with alcohol, same thing with any harder drugs. But it's like, where goes from you take one glass, have one glass of wine a night, and then you're ramping it up. But for real, it's just like, coping through it is just literally just getting through it. Like, getting your journal, like, writing in your journal, doing things that are healthy, moving your body, pouring into yourself, and releasing the control, literally, it feels like clarity, because it's like, once you literally realize that we have no control over the things that happen to us, we can only control how we react to it, then life will literally start to change for you. You'll like, that'll be the clearest moment you'll ever have. Like you have to deal with the circumstances that you are right now, but also try to get better circumstances for yourself. So next, I want to talk about the people who show up and the people who disappear. Rock bottom will show you who your real friends are. Some people disappear so fast you'll swear they got captured or something. Like, when life is hard, relationships reveal their true form. If you got a friend that it's like you're always going out of your way for them, and when you're down bad, you're talking about how you might have lost your job, you and your partner broke up, or you just um lost a family member, and they don't have any encouraging words like for you, or any to say, or they don't say I'm there for you, or they things like that, but you're always doing those kind of things for them, baby. When you're down, you never forget. That's one thing that's universal. When you're down, you never forgive or forget the people who literally just weren't there for you. And it's not the ones that, like, I think a lot of time our ego and just not knowing what's real when it comes to like our connections with people is when you have the illusion of like everybody is supposed to be there for you, or people are supposed to reach out to you, and it's like, I definitely think they should, and that they do. I challenge you to detach without resentment. It's like, love the people who show up for you, and notice and appreciate the people who show up for you naturally. Another important thing is to make peace with outgrowing friendships. It's like, some people are literally just with you for seasons of your life. Everyone is not meant to go into every season with you, and sometimes we outgrow people, and there's no beef. It's just we do not align anymore. And you need to know how to recognize like genuine support versus convenient support. Like, is someone only supporting you when it's convenient for them, but you're always inconveniencing yourself, you know? Or is someone who, no matter what, how they're feeling, or what, they're always there for you when you need them. You need to be reciprocating that energy also. But the friendships where it's like, even if it's like they're not offering you like the world, or fixing your problem, but they're just as simple like, I see you're struggling, I'm here for you if you want to talk, I love you, or just anything that they would do to just help you through your situation too. If it's not like they're completely fixing your problem, but they're helping you go through it, like, those are your genuine people. Those are the people that love you, and you have to also nurture and care about the people that love you, because in that show you just all the time. Because then it's like, on the flip side, you're doing what someone did to you to them. So it's like, yeah, you have to know what the difference is between those. I want to do a new segment today, which is like, it's called Rock Bottom Survival Kit. So there are 3 things that I think that you need during a low season. Like, I would say structure, just like even creating a simple routine for you. Like, whether it's, at the end of every day, you make sure you do a nice long shower, do all the things, and put on a face mask, and you watch your favorite show for an hour before bed. Like, or every morning you get up 30 minutes early because you want to start the day off doing something for you. Support. Also, another one is support. One friend or a therapist, definitely talk to somebody. Don't be just in your head by yourself. If you can talk to somebody like a therapist or a counselor, like that is amazing, and that is, I promise you, one of it's essential. But it's like if you don't have the money for a therapist, or you're still iffy about therapists, talk to a friend, talk to somebody, that one friend who doesn't judge you, who just genuinely is you're genuinely a support for you. Um, some tools that can help are journaling, therapy, voice notes, financial tracking, spiritual grounding. One thing you should stop doing is doom scrolling, trauma bonding, or running from your emotions. Those are the worst things that you can do in a low season. Um, and I just want to leave you guys with a reminder from this segment. Is just like, you don't heal by accident, you heal with intention. Um, and finally, let's talk about the glow up, what's coming. So every time I've hit rock bottom, I came back looking cuter. I'm finer every time. So honestly, let me struggle for a second. So, um, rock bottom literally forces you to rebuild with a purpose. It's like you start making decisions from your healed self, not your hurting self. Um, and then it's like you grow so much during rock bottom because it's just like a rebrand. It's kind of crazy. Like I said, with the purpose, like it just, I think definitely, you know, rock bottom helps you get closer to your purpose and the things that you want for yourself. So sometimes it's uncomfortable, but that's the part of ups and downs in life. Unexpected blessings come because it's like I said, you only place you can go from rock bottom is up. So